Alrighty guys, what's going on? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another INDYCAR Diecast review, and this is going to be a nice follow-up video to my Tony Kanaan Diecast review from Hot Wheels, as seems like you guys really appreciate that. So, in follow-up of that, I decided to review another guy who, I guess you could say he is considered the GOAT of INDYCAR, the modern GOAT of INDYCAR, and this guy might have a shot for, grabbing the pole for this year's 500. I mean, I am reviewing this on Saturday, so bear with me if things seem a little behind, but I record a lot of videos in one day just, to get shit done. But anyways, today is going to be on this bad boy right here. This is Scott Dixon's 2009 Target Chip Ganassi Racing Honda. Yep, that is also that is just beautiful, man. But this ain't no ordinary Scott Dixon car. This is a Scott Dixon car on the road course aero kit. Look at that sumbitch right there with the red Firestone tires. Seems like all the Hot Wheels diecasts come with those Firestone reds, which is pretty damn cool. A lot more better than what Greenlight did with this the monstrosity. I mean, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a Pagano fan, but come on, dude, that just irks me. I mean, that's the oval kit, for Christ's sakes, Greenlight. But glad to see Greenlight's finally going to have them in the 118s, but hopefully next year we'll get them in the 160 boards. But yeah, this is going to be, and look how young Scott Dixon is, man. Holy crap. This was actually made, this diecast was made a year after he won his first Indianapolis 500, guys, and his one and only at the moment. And there's the rest of this wave, if you guys want to see that. But anyways, let's go ahead and crack this sumbitch open. Let's take a closer look at the modern GOAT of INDYCAR, which is Scott Dixon in his 2009 Target car. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, this is a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful livery we got right here. I mean, the Target Chip Ganassi racing cars. How can you not love this? This is the stuff I kind of grew up with because, I mean, first time I watched INDYCAR was 2013, so I'm kind of a little bit late bloomer. But, man, let me tell you what, man, these Target cars are so iconic. And it's just a damn shame they left Motorsports General because, goodness gracious, if they were still around, let me tell you what, Scott Dixon will still be doing what Scott Dixon does, and that's just winning races and being incredibly consistent, guys. And that explains why I'm living up to the name of him, especially after he won his 6th title, man. I mean, he lives up to that name like it is no tomorrow. The modern GOAT of INDYCAR, man. And think about it, he is just one championship away from tying from the greatest, AJ Foyt. He's already one win away from being second in the all-times winner list. I mean, one more win away from Mario Andretti, guys. One more, which is just insane to be tied with that. I mean, Scott Dixon, man, it just shows you, man, that this guy doesn't age by the looks and also by how he drives. I mean, just incredibly consistent and is always there putting up one hell of a fight. And just, my God, and especially in this year, guys, 2009, both him and, former teammates and now good partner and of Chip Ganassi Racing, Dario Franchitti. I'm sure that name sounds familiar for all you NASCAR fans out there. Yeah, I mean, both him and Dixon both won 5 races in that year. And yet, I mean, even though Dixon finished second in the championship, I mean, by like 11 points, I do see some paint flaws right here in a second, but we'll get to that. But I think this thing has... I wouldn't say it's been on Grove Street, but I mean, heck, Target, man. Lots of interesting things happen at Target. Well, again, you could be at Walmart for all the other crazy shit that happens at your grocery stores. I don't know where this review is going into, but let's just talk about Scott Dixon, because Scott Dixon is life, bro. I'm not the biggest Scott Dixon fan, but I gotta respect what he has done with this series. And let me tell you what, man, he just absolutely kicks ass. But look at all these beautiful sponsors we got right here. I mean, that's another thing I like about these Target cars. The amount of sponsors that these cars have, man. And time to play a nice little game that my good buddy Racer11 I likes to do. Let's see how many sponsors you guys recognize, and more importantly, which ones you use. So we got Nicorette. Well, I don't smoke. Airwick. I mostly go for Breeze, but hey, no one wants to smell, those fucking farts. Energizer. You gotta have your batteries. Polaroids. Those things still a damn thing? Guess they are. Or they aren't trendy, I guess. We got Lexar. Don't know what the fuck that sponsor says right there. What does that say? Does that say Delora or... Clearly I'm fucking blind. I really don't know what that says. But we also got the GE logo right above that. Gillette razors. You gotta have that clean shaven look. You know what I mean? Honda. I drive a Honda. We got the Target Bullseye. Brita filters. Memorex. Ooh, I love me some Oreos. And right above that we got Amp Energy. Put those two together. What do you got? Soda cookies. That's a great Tony Stewart always say. Right there we got a GE logo. I mean, heck, Just don't be like Racer 12 and use 99-cent light bulbs. Gillette, the Firestone Firehawk red tires, which look absolutely fantastic. And you got the decals on both sides, which is pretty damn cool. Driver cockpit, and you got the mirrors as well. Nice little features that, Greenlight doesn't really, unfortunately, have. But look at that, guys. I mean, look at little Scott Dixon right there. He's even got the matching driver's suit. Don't know if that's the correct helmet color, but hey, matches well with the livery. We got some nice white trim, and you probably wonder why there's so much white trims on this car. Well, since the Target cars look pretty much similar, like the Dario Franchitti car, that car is basically all red, and then this one right here has basically white trim all around it, just so, it helps out the spotters. Because, I mean, there were 2 Target cars, after all, running that were dominating these series, in the 2000s and 2010s. But then we got a lot more other cool sponsors right here. I mean, practically most of the same sponsors that we had in the front. Good, nice, big old paint chip right there on the freaking camera pod, which, by the way, that camera pod also says the INDYCAR Series logo. So I think that was right before they got the title sponsor, Izod. And we got some decal braking right here where the Firestone logo is. That does not look fantastic. Paint chip right there, another paint chip right there. But looks like they probably flake off. Firestone, and we got the Target, and the T looks like it's literally hanging right onto the side of that rail right there. Goodness gracious. But the amount of detail that these Hot Wheels diecasts have, and goodness gracious. Alright, so let's play a nice little game. How many Target logos are on the back of this rear wing? Actually, even better. Let's count how many Target logos are on this car, guys. Goodness gracious. I mean, that is, I think the rear wing is probably going to... Here, I'll give you guys some nice angles. But yeah, let's play that little game right there. How many Target logos can you spot? Clearly, there's not... Oh, wow, we got some really bad... I don't know if that's part of the paint delivery or not. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's not the best quality control right there. So, I got to call out Hot Wheels on that. But, hey, at least this thing has rubber tires. I mean, I can't complain about that. It could be a full metal chassis, but heck, I just love the pure uniqueness that this car has. Oh yeah, and Scott Dixon's 5 wins from 2009, they came at Kansas, Milwaukee, Richmond, Mid-Ohio. I mean, Scott Dixon's always finds a way to win at that track. And Twin Motegi. So, yeah. And, yeah, guys, the Target Chip Ganassi cars, man, they are just, they just show you the pure dominance that these cars have. But now, time to start something comparison of this. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the only Hot Wheels diecast. I do not have my collection. I have the full set of all the Hot Wheels cars released, for all the years that they were released. But I'm showing you guys the 2011 one because I do not have the 2009 oval car. So there's going to be some differences in the sponsors, but just showing you guys just how different the mold is. So, but as you can see, the paint scheme, the livery hasn't really changed that much. There was a lot more white on the 2010, this is the 2010 or 2011 variant. But heck, I mean, it just looks really cleaned up and refined. And if you guys want to see more of these Target cars, I mean, feel free to check out one of my Mega Diecast reviews. I think I did review a set on these cars right here from 2010 or 2011. I think it was 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Which, by the way, that was quite a weird year for INDYCAR Diecast because, we didn't really know who had the licensing. I mean, it looked like Greenlight lost the licensing, but now you can find some 2011 Diecast on eBay or whatever. I mean, I got lucky, but I have a lot more INDYCAR diecast to review. A lot more, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this, because I tell you what, man, I am really excited to see what we're going to see for this year's 500. I mean, the question is, can Scott Dixon finally, and I mean finally, get to that second Indy 500 win that he pretty much is long overdue for? I mean, that's, I think, the only thing that's probably setting Scott Dixon back, but you cannot deny the pure dominance that this guy has brought in this series. I mean, Chip Ganassi Racing, you can always count on this guy to run well and have a good race. I mean, there was that, once in a while you'll have a slip up with Dixon, but for the most part, this guy always finds a way, and more importantly, what are we going to see with Dixon? I mean, we already know he already won one race this year at Texas, and heck, once you get Dixon started, man, it's going to be going. But how fitting would it be if Scott Dixon somehow wins a pole for, I'm not saying, I mean, it did happen in 2019 when Simon Pagenaud started on the pole and won, but imagine this. He wins the pole, and then if somehow Dixon pulls it off, that win for the Indy 500 is not only going to be his second, but it's going to help. He's going to be tied with Mario Andretti for second on all-time's wins list. I'm telling you what, man, that's going to be one hell of a storyline, but these Ganassi cars, man, they are fantastic. And more importantly, Ganassi, They are freaking fast, man. So I am betting my money that Ganassi car is gonna be on the pole for the Indy 500. But like I said, I am uploading this on Saturday, so my predictions could be right or wrong, or I just jinxed Scott Dixon and he's going to start 9th. But anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys for watching this IndyCar Diecast review of the Scott Dixon 2009 Target Chip Ganassi Racing Honda for, like I said, Chip Ganassi Racing. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys next time on another IndyCar Diecast review, and feel free to subscribe if you guys aren't already, because guess what? We'll be reviewing a lot more IndyCar Diecast down the road leading up to the big race on Sunday. But catch you guys next time on another Diecast review.